Archangel Michael says, bank executive stunned by your account. A secret miracle check worth trillions just got deposited in your name. You have only 2 minutes to see who sent it. My beloved child, come closer and listen with the quiet place of your heart, not with your ears alone, because what I am about to reveal is not a message for your mind but a calling for your soul. I am Archangel Michael, standing beside you in this very moment, even though your physical eyes cannot see me. I have watched your nights of silent tears, the times you checked your phone hoping for good news, the moments you opened your bank account and felt that heavy emptiness in your chest. You thought no one noticed, but heaven has recorded every sigh, every prayer you whispered when you felt there was no way forward. And now the divine ledger has turned in your favor. My beloved child, a bank executive was just stunned when your account appeared before their eyes, because numbers that no human effort could produce have been marked in your name. This is not the kind of wealth that only fills pockets. This is a heavenly deposit meant to restore your dignity, your hope, and your future. You have been feeling as if life has delayed you, as if doors closed for you while others walked through easily, but those delays were not punishments. They were protection. If you had received blessings earlier, you would have trusted the wrong people, invested your heart in empty places, and lost what was meant to build you. My beloved child, do not think only in terms of paper money and physical checks, because the miracle that has been issued in your name is layered. Yes, provision is coming, opportunities are aligning, and resources will appear from places you did not expect, but the greater check is authority over your life. You are being given back control over your story. For too long you allowed fear to sign documents on your behalf, you allowed doubt to withdraw your confidence, and you allowed other people's opinions to freeze your growth. Today heaven has reversed those transactions. I see how you counted every rupee, how you sacrificed small joys, how you pretended to be strong when your heart was tired. You compared your life with others and felt behind, but you were never behind. You were being prepared. Just as a large deposit requires verification before it is released, your spirit had to be strengthened so that you would not misuse what is coming. You asked for a breakthrough, but breakthroughs require capacity. That capacity has been built inside you through patience, through endurance, through the very struggles you wished would disappear. My beloved child, you have only a short moment to recognize who sent this miracle, not because heaven is rushing you, but because your attention has been scattered for too long. You keep looking at the problem instead of the provider. Lift your eyes now. The sender is divine grace. It is the result of every time you chose kindness when you could have chosen revenge, every time you helped someone even when you had little, every time you kept going when quitting seemed easier. Nothing was wasted. Heaven stores what the world ignores. Do you remember the day you almost gave up on your dreams? That day a transaction was initiated in the spiritual realm. When you decided to continue despite disappointment, you signed the authorization for this blessing. That is why the executive was stunned, because the record shows that what is being released to you does not match your visible circumstances. It matches your hidden faith. My beloved child, there will be people who will say this cannot be real, that nothing changes overnight, but they did not see the years of unseen work. They only see the moment of manifestation. When this provision begins to appear, do not shrink back in disbelief. Receive it with humility and wisdom. This is not given so you can prove something to others, it is given so you can live without fear and help where your heart is called. You have been worried about your future, about stability, about whether you will ever feel secure. Hear me clearly, the check in your name is not only financial restoration but emotional healing. Anxiety has been draining your energy more than any lack of money. Peace is the first amount being deposited into you. Feel it now. Breathe. The tightness in your chest is loosening because heaven is balancing your inner account. My beloved child, I know you sometimes feel unworthy of big blessings. You think, why would something so great come to me? But worthiness is not earned by perfection, it is aligned through purpose. You have a gentle heart, and even when you were hurt, you did not become cruel. That is why this flow is safe to come to you. Wealth in the wrong hands becomes destruction, but in your hands it becomes support for others. Very soon you will notice small confirmations, unexpected help, a message, an idea that leads to income, a door opening that was previously closed. Do not ignore these signs because they are the physical echoes of the miracle already approved. The executive shock represents the world surprise when your situation changes. What they call luck is actually divine timing. My beloved child, do not rush to tell everyone about what is coming. Protect this blessing with silence and gratitude. Not everyone who smiles at you celebrates your growth. Some people were comfortable with your struggle because it made them feel bigger. But your season has changed. The account of your life is moving from survival to expansion. Remember when you prayed, God, just make a way? The way is here. It may not look like a suitcase of cash, but it will look like stability, consistent provision, and freedom from constant worry. That is the true treasure. You will be able to make decisions based on purpose rather than fear. You will invest in your growth, your learning, your well-being. My beloved child, time feels short because your mind is used to delay, but heaven works in alignment, not panic. You are not going to miss this blessing unless you return to doubt. Stay open. Stay grateful. Stay wise. Use what comes to build, not to impress. I am placing a shield around your resources so that they are not wasted on temporary pleasures. Discipline will grow in you. You will plan better, choose better, and save better. This is part of the miracle. Many people receive money but not wisdom, and the account becomes empty again. You are receiving both. Feel the shift inside you. That quiet confidence is the notification from heaven. You are no longer begging for change, you are stepping into it. The check has your name because your story is unique. No one else can claim what is aligned for you. My beloved child, when you wake up tomorrow, do not return to the old mindset of lack. Speak as someone who is provided for. Walk as someone who is supported. Think as someone whose future is secure. Your thoughts are like transactions, they either add to your faith or withdraw from it. I am with you as you learn to manage this new season. Do not be afraid of responsibility. You are not alone. Every wise decision you make multiplies the blessing. Every act of generosity keeps the flow open. The executive shock will become the world's recognition that something has changed in you. They will not understand how your confidence grew, how your opportunities increased, how your life stabilized. But you will know it was the moment you chose to believe that heaven had already signed your miracle. My beloved child, the sender of this check is love itself, and love never runs out. What is coming to you is only the beginning. Remain humble, remain grateful, remain aligned with your purpose, and you will see that the true trillions are not numbers but peace, direction, and the power to bless others. I stand beside you, guarding what has been released, guiding your steps so that this provision becomes a foundation for a new life. You are not forgotten. You are not late. You are chosen for this moment. Receive it now with a calm heart, and move forward without fear, because your account, both seen and unseen, has been filled by divine grace. My beloved child, remain still for a moment longer, because the movement you are feeling inside your spirit is not imagination. It is the confirmation that the transfer has already begun in the unseen, and what begins in the unseen always finds its way into your physical reality when your heart stays open. You have spent so many days worrying about numbers, calculating what you lack, replaying the same fears, but today heaven is asking you to shift your focus from scarcity to stewardship. What is coming must be managed with wisdom, not emotion. I see how you sometimes make decisions from panic. When something small goes wrong, your mind runs toward the worst possible outcome. This is the habit that kept your account of life feeling empty, even when you had enough to survive. The miracle check in your name is also a new mindset. You are being taught to respond, not react. When peace leads your choices, provision multiplies. My beloved child, the executive who was stunned represents the systems of this world that could not predict your rise. They looked at your past records and expected limitation, but heaven does not read your life through your past failures. Heaven reads your life through your purpose. That is why opportunities will begin to appear that do not match your previous experience. Do not reject them because you feel unqualified. Growth always looks like discomfort at first. There were times when you felt embarrassed about your financial situation, when you avoided conversations because you did not want people to know your struggles. That shame has been a heavy tax on your spirit. I am removing that burden now. You will no longer define yourself by what you lacked. You will define yourself by what you are becoming. My beloved child, the trillions spoken of are not only currency, they are moments of favor. A single right connection can change your path. A single idea can create continuous income. A single disciplined habit can secure your future. These are the real assets being deposited into your life. Pay attention to your thoughts in the coming days, because creative solutions will come to you unexpectedly. Write them down. Act on them. This is how the miracle materializes. You have been waiting for someone to rescue you, to open a door for you, to give you a chance. Now you will notice that you are being guided to open doors for yourself. This is empowerment, not abandonment. Heaven is not handing you something so that you remain dependent. Heaven is equipping you so that you become stable and strong. My beloved child, there is also healing coming to your relationship with money. You learn to see it as something that always leaves, something that creates stress, something that divides people. Now you will learn to see it as a tool for stability and kindness. You will save without fear, spend without guilt, and give without anxiety. Balance is the sign that your inner account has been restored. Be careful with comparison. When your situation improves, do not measure your journey against others. Some people will appear ahead of you, some behind, but your path is unique. The check in your name cannot be cashed by anyone else. Stay focused on your own growth. My beloved child, I am also placing discernment in your heart. Not every opportunity is aligned with your purpose. Some will look attractive but will drain your energy and your resources. Listen to the quiet feeling inside you before you say yes. Peace is your approval signal. Confusion is your warning. There were nights when you cried and asked why life was so hard for you. Those tears were not weakness. They were prayers in liquid form. Each tear was recorded as a seed, and now those seeds are growing into provision. Nothing you endured was wasted. You are entering a season where your basic needs will be met more easily. This will free your mind to think about your dreams instead of only survival. Use this freedom wisely. Invest in learning, in improving your skills, in strengthening your health. These are long-term assets that no one can take from you. My beloved child, do not forget gratitude when things become easier. Gratitude keeps the flow open. When you acknowledge every small improvement, you align yourself with abundance. When you complain constantly, you close the channel. Choose appreciation. I know you sometimes doubt whether you can handle responsibility. You think you will make mistakes. Yes, you will make some mistakes, but mistakes made in growth are different from mistakes made in fear. Growth mistakes teach you and move you forward. Fear mistakes keep you stuck. You are moving forward now. The sender of this miracle wants you to become a blessing for others, not by giving beyond your capacity, but by sharing wisdom, kindness, and encouragement. Your story of rising from lack to stability will inspire people who feel hopeless. This is part of your purpose. My beloved child, you will also notice a change in your environment. Some people will naturally move away because your mindset no longer matches theirs. Do not chase them. Space is being created for connections that support your growth. New conversations, new ideas, new collaborations will come. Protect your time. Time is the most valuable currency in your account. Use it intentionally. Reduce activities that drain you without adding value. Increase habits that build your future. This is how you honor the miracle. When fear tries to return, remember this moment. Remember that you were told your account has been credited with peace, wisdom, and opportunity. Speak to yourself with authority. Say, I am provided for. I am guided. I am growing. Your words are like signatures, they authorize your reality. My beloved child, you are not alone in managing this new season. I am guarding your path, warning you when something is not right, encouraging you when you feel unsure. Pay attention to your intuition, it is one of the ways I communicate with you. The world may not see an instant transformation, but you will feel a steady improvement. Stability is a greater miracle than sudden wealth because it lasts. Your expenses will become manageable, your income will become more consistent, and your confidence will grow. Do not rush the process. Even a large check must be processed step by step. Trust the timing. What is meant for you cannot be lost. My beloved child, celebrate small wins. Each time you save a little, each time you learn something new, each time you choose patience over panic, you are increasing your balance. Progress is accumulation. You once felt invisible, as if your efforts did not matter. Now you will see results that confirm your efforts were building something all along. Recognition will come, not because you seek attention, but because your work will speak. Stay humble. Pride can empty an account faster than any expense. Remember where you started, and remain compassionate toward those who are still struggling. My beloved child, the miracle check is also emotional security. You will feel less afraid of the future. You will sleep with a calmer mind. This peace is priceless. Keep your heart open to guidance. When an idea repeats in your mind with calm energy, explore it. When a door opens easily, walk through it. When something feels forced, step back. Your life is not changing by accident. It is changing because you endured, you learned, and you remained kind. This is your reward, not just in resources, but in strength. I am placing courage in your steps so that you take action. A check that is never used does not transform a life. Act on the opportunities you receive. Apply, create, start, improve. Movement activates manifestation. My beloved child, the sender of this blessing is still watching, not to judge you, but to guide you. You are trusted with this new season. Trust yourself as well. Breathe again. Feel the calm. The panic that used to control you is losing its power. You are becoming steady. This is only the continuation of what has begun. More clarity will come, more doors will open, more stability will form. Walk forward with faith and discipline, and you will see that the miracle in your name was never just about money, it was about transforming your entire life into a place of peace, purpose, and lasting provision. My beloved child, stay with me a little longer, because what is unfolding around you is deeper than you realize. The miracle in your name is not a single moment, it is a new way of living that will follow you every day if you choose alignment over fear. You have spent so long reacting to life, but now you are being invited to lead your life with intention. Feel how your breathing is calmer than before. This is not a small change. Anxiety used to be the loudest voice in your mind, telling you that something would go wrong, that you would not have enough, that you would fail. That voice is losing its authority. In its place, a quieter but stronger voice is rising, the voice of trust. This is the first sign that your inner account has been credited. My beloved child, you once believed that miracles must look dramatic, like sudden riches or instant transformation. But heaven often works through steady elevation. You will notice that your decisions become clearer. You will stop wasting money on things that do not matter. You will start valuing your time and energy. This discipline is part of the trillions that have been deposited into your life. There will be moments when your old habits try to return. You may feel the urge to doubt, to overspend, to compare yourself again. When that happens, pause and remember this message. You are no longer living from lack. You are living from provision. Your mindset determines how long this flow continues. My beloved child, the executive who was stunned represents the world's limited understanding. People may look at you and still see your past. They may not immediately recognize your growth. Do not seek their validation. Your transformation is real even if others take time to see it. I am guiding you toward opportunities that match your abilities. You will be drawn to learning new skills, improving your communication, organizing your finances, and planning your future. These actions are not random, they are the practical steps that allow the miracle to take form in the physical world. You asked for stability, and stability is being built through consistency. Save a little regularly. Work a little steadily. Learn a little daily. These small actions compound into great results. This is how your account grows in a lasting way. My beloved child, generosity will also become part of your life, but it will come from strength, not pressure. You will help when you are able, without harming your own foundation. This balanced giving keeps your heart open and your resources protected. Do not be afraid of planning. In the past, planning felt useless because things kept changing. Now planning will empower you because your circumstances are becoming more stable. Write down your goals. Track your progress. Celebrate your improvements. You will also notice a change in your self-respect. You will stop accepting situations that drain you. You will set boundaries with people who only take and never support. This is not selfish, this is wisdom. Protecting your peace protects your provision. My beloved child, your sleep will become more peaceful. Your mind will not race as much at night. This is another sign that your inner balance is being restored. Rest is necessary for growth. When you rest, your clarity increases. New ideas will come to you about earning, saving, or improving your situation. Some of these ideas will seem simple, but do not ignore them. Simple strategies, applied consistently, create powerful results. Write them down and take action step by step. You are learning to trust yourself. For a long time you looked to others for approval before making decisions. Now you will feel more confident choosing your own path. This confidence is part of the divine deposit. My beloved child, remember that wealth is not only measured by money. It is measured by peace of mind, by healthy relationships, by meaningful work, by the ability to help others, and by freedom from constant fear. These are the true trillions. There will be days when progress feels slow. On those days, look back at how far you have come. You are not where you used to be. That is proof that the process is working. I am also placing protection over your resources. You will become more careful with where you invest your time and money. You will avoid unnecessary risks. This protection keeps your growth steady. Do not rush to show your success. Let your results speak quietly. Humility keeps you grounded and focused. My beloved child, you are entering a season where your efforts will produce visible outcomes. The seeds you planted through patience and endurance are now growing. Continue to water them with discipline and gratitude. You once feared the future. Now the future will begin to feel like an open path rather than a dark unknown. This shift in perception is powerful. When you expect good, you recognize opportunities more easily. Keep learning. Knowledge multiplies resources. The more you understand about managing your life, the stronger your foundation becomes. My beloved child, your story will inspire others who are still struggling. They will see your calmness, your stability, your growth, and they will ask how you did it. Share your wisdom with kindness, not pride. Remember that every choice you make is a transaction. Choose thoughts that add to your confidence. Choose actions that build your future. Choose habits that protect your peace. The sender of this miracle is still guiding you. When you feel unsure, pause, breathe, and listen to your intuition. You will feel a gentle direction toward what is right. You are no longer defined by your past difficulties. You are defined by your present growth and your future potential. My beloved child, walk forward with patience. The transformation is real, and it is continuing every day. Your account, spiritually, emotionally, and practically, is being filled with what you need to live with dignity and purpose. Stay grateful. Stay disciplined. Stay hopeful. The miracle in your name is not ending, it is unfolding. And as you move forward with wisdom and faith, you will see that what was once a message has become your reality, a life built on peace, stability, and lasting provision, guided and protected every step of the way. My beloved child, let this final movement of the message settle gently into your heart, not as something distant and mystical, but as something practical that you can live every single day. The miracle was never meant to stay in words, it was meant to become your lifestyle. You have already begun to notice that your reactions are changing. Situations that once made you panic now make you pause. This pause is power. In that pause, you choose wisdom instead of fear. You are learning to check your inner account before reacting to the outer world. When your peace is full, small problems cannot bankrupt your energy. When your mind is calm, you make better decisions. This is the real wealth that keeps everything else stable. My beloved child, the idea of a secret check was a symbol to awaken your awareness. Heaven needed your attention because you had been looking only at what was missing. Now you are seeing what is present, your abilities, your resilience, your capacity to grow. These are assets that no one can take from you. You once believed that your life was delayed. Now you are beginning to understand that it was being aligned. Timing protected you from paths that would have drained you. The opportunities coming now are better suited to who you have become. You will notice that your daily habits are becoming more structured. You will feel a natural desire to organize your space, manage your time, and track your progress. This is not pressure, this is clarity. Order in your environment creates order in your mind, and order in your mind creates progress in your life. My beloved child, do not fear slow growth. Slow growth builds strong roots. Fast success without foundation often collapses. You are building something that will last. There will be moments when others ask you for advice because they will sense your calmness. Speak with kindness. You do not need to tell them everything, simply share what helped you: patience, discipline, gratitude, and belief in steady improvement. Your relationship with yourself is also healing. You are speaking to yourself with more respect. You are no longer calling yourself unlucky or incapable. This change in self-talk is a major deposit into your inner account. My beloved child, when challenges come, and some will come, do not interpret them as loss. Challenges are expenses that teach you how to manage your resources better. You now have the strength to handle them without losing your balance. You are also learning to celebrate progress quietly. You do not need external applause. Your satisfaction comes from knowing that you are moving forward. The protection around your life is not only spiritual, it is expressed through your growing wisdom. You will think before acting. You will evaluate before committing. This discernment keeps you safe. My beloved child, your future is not a single event, it is a series of wise choices. Each day you choose stability over chaos, growth over comfort, and gratitude over complaint, you increase your balance. You once feared that you would never feel secure. Now you are building security step by step. Savings, skills, and self-control are your new foundation. You will also feel more comfortable saying no to things that do not serve you. This is a sign of self-respect. Every unnecessary expense you avoid, every draining situation you decline, is a deposit into your peace. My beloved child, remember to rest. Rest is not laziness, it is renewal. When you rest, your mind becomes clearer and your actions become more effective. Keep your focus on long-term stability rather than short-term excitement. Temporary pleasures can empty an account quickly, but consistent discipline fills it. You are becoming someone who thinks ahead, plans wisely, and acts calmly. This transformation is the true miracle. My beloved child, the fear of the future is being replaced by curiosity about the future. Instead of asking, "What if something goes wrong?" you are beginning to ask, "What can I build next?" This shift opens new doors. You will continue to receive ideas and opportunities. Take them step by step. You do not need to rush. Progress made with patience is progress that lasts. Your gratitude is now a daily practice. Each time you acknowledge what is working in your life, you strengthen your mindset of abundance. My beloved child, the message is complete, but the journey is ongoing. You are no longer the person who felt powerless and stuck. You are someone who understands your value, manages your resources, and walks with quiet confidence. Carry this awareness into your daily actions. Let your choices reflect your growth. Let your discipline protect your peace. Let your gratitude keep your heart open. The miracle in your name has become your mindset, your habits, and your direction. This is how it stays with you, not as a one-time event, but as a continuous flow of stability and purpose. Walk forward without fear. Build patiently. Choose wisely. Remain humble. Remain grateful. And remember that you are guided, supported, and capable of creating a life that is steady, meaningful, and filled with peace. My beloved child, your account is no longer empty. It is balanced with wisdom, filled with resilience, and growing with every conscious step you take. Continue in this path, and you will see that the greatest wealth you now carry is the strength to live with clarity, purpose, and lasting provision. My beloved child, even now as you read these words, something gentle is settling inside you, like a quiet understanding that you do not need to chase miracles anymore because you are learning to live inside one. The urgency that once filled your heart is fading, and in its place a steady rhythm is forming. This rhythm is discipline, patience, and trust working together. You used to measure your worth by what you did not have, by what others achieved before you, by how long your path seemed. But now you are beginning to measure your life by your growth. Each time you choose calm over panic, you gain strength. Each time you save instead of spending impulsively, you gain control. Each time you learn something new, you increase your value. These are the real deposits that keep your life stable. My beloved child, you are no longer waiting for permission to move forward. You are giving yourself that permission. You are realizing that progress does not require perfect conditions. It requires consistent effort. Even on days when you feel tired, a small step is still movement. The miracle you were told about was never meant to make you dependent on something outside of you. It was meant to awaken the power already placed within you. You have ideas, talents, and a resilient heart. These are resources that can create opportunities when you use them with focus. You are also learning to forgive yourself for past mistakes. Guilt was one of the biggest withdrawals from your inner account. By releasing it, you are freeing energy that can now be used for growth. The past is a lesson, not a life sentence. My beloved child, your environment is slowly reflecting your inner change. You will notice that you keep your space cleaner, your time more organized, your thoughts more positive. Order outside supports order inside. Do not fear responsibility. Responsibility is not a burden when it is balanced. It is a sign that you are trusted with your own life. You are becoming someone who can manage what you receive. There will still be moments of doubt, but they will not control you anymore. Doubt will appear like a passing cloud, and you will know how to let it move without stopping your progress. My beloved child, you are learning the value of consistency. You no longer look for quick results, you look for steady improvement. This mindset protects you from disappointment and keeps you focused. You are also becoming more selective with your energy. You are choosing conversations that uplift you, activities that help you grow, and goals that have meaning. This focus multiplies your progress. The peace you feel now is not accidental. It is the result of your willingness to change your habits and your thoughts. Peace is the foundation on which everything else is built. My beloved child, continue to set small goals and achieve them. Each completed goal increases your confidence. Confidence leads to bigger goals, and bigger goals lead to greater stability. You are no longer afraid of the future because you are actively preparing for it. Preparation replaces fear with readiness. Remember to appreciate your journey. The struggles you faced taught you resilience, empathy, and patience. These qualities make your success meaningful. My beloved child, your growth will inspire others, even if you never speak about it. People will notice your calmness, your discipline, your steady progress. Your example will give them hope. You are building a life that is not based on luck but on conscious choices. This is true empowerment. Continue to protect your peace, manage your resources wisely, and invest in your learning. These practices ensure that your progress continues. My beloved child, the message now lives within you. You do not need to read it again and again to feel its power. You carry it in your actions, your thoughts, and your decisions. Walk forward with quiet confidence. You are capable, you are guided, and you are growing. The miracle was the awakening of your strength, and that strength will sustain you through every step ahead. Your life is moving from uncertainty to stability, from fear to clarity, from waiting to creating. This transformation is lasting because it is built on your daily choices. My beloved child, continue your journey with patience and gratitude. You are not alone, you are not behind, and you are not lacking. You are evolving, and with each day you are building a future that is steady, meaningful, and filled with peace. My beloved child, let these words now become softer, like a quiet light at the end of a long day, because you are not meant to keep searching for something outside yourself anymore. You are meant to recognize that what you were waiting for has already begun within you. The change you feel is real. The calm decisions you are making are real. The small improvements in your habits are real. This is how your new life is being built, step by step, choice by choice. You once believed that everything had to happen quickly for it to matter. Now you are learning that slow, steady growth is more powerful than sudden change. When you move slowly, you understand what you are doing. When you understand, you gain control. And when you gain control, you create stability. My beloved child, you are also learning to trust your own effort. In the past, you waited for external validation before believing in yourself. Now you see that your daily discipline is proof enough that you are capable. Every time you complete a task you planned, every time you follow your budget, every time you choose learning over distraction, you strengthen your confidence. There will still be moments when the old fear whispers to you. It may say that nothing has really changed, that you will fall back into the same struggles. When that happens, do not fight the fear with panic. Simply look at your actions. Your actions are your evidence. You are not the same person anymore. My beloved child, your focus is becoming clearer. You are no longer trying to do everything at once. You are choosing what truly matters and giving your energy to it. This focus increases your results without exhausting you. You are also becoming more patient with yourself. You no longer punish yourself for small mistakes. Instead, you learn and adjust. This kindness toward yourself keeps your motivation alive. Your daily routine is becoming your strongest support. A simple routine, waking up with intention, planning your tasks, managing your money, taking time to rest, creates a structure that protects your peace. My beloved child, you are understanding that success is not a single moment, it is a pattern. When your habits improve, your life improves. When your thinking improves, your decisions improve. When your decisions improve, your future improves. You are also learning the importance of balance. You are working, but you are also resting. You are saving, but you are also allowing yourself small joys without guilt. This balance keeps you steady. The confidence growing inside you is quiet but strong. It does not need to be shown to others. It is felt in the way you walk, the way you speak, the way you plan. My beloved child, you are becoming someone who creates opportunities instead of waiting for them. You are using your skills, exploring new ideas, and taking small risks with wisdom. This proactive energy is opening doors. You are also more aware of your time. You understand that time used well creates progress. You are reducing activities that waste your energy and increasing those that build your future. There is a sense of dignity returning to your life. You are taking responsibility for your choices, and this responsibility is giving you freedom. My beloved child, continue to keep your environment supportive. Surround yourself with people and information that encourage growth. Limit what brings negativity or distraction. You are learning to celebrate quietly. Each small achievement matters. Each improvement is a step forward. Your sleep, your thoughts, your daily actions, they are all becoming more aligned. This alignment is the real miracle because it creates lasting change. My beloved child, your journey will continue, but now you are walking it with awareness. You are not lost. You are not waiting. You are building. When challenges appear, you will face them with a calm mind and a practical plan. This is your new strength. You are also learning that asking for help when needed is not weakness. It is wisdom. Support, when chosen carefully, helps you grow faster. My beloved child, keep your goals clear but flexible. Life may present new opportunities, and your ability to adapt will keep you moving forward. Gratitude remains your foundation. Each day, notice what is working, what you have learned, what you have improved. This practice keeps your mindset strong. You are no longer defined by your past worries. You are defined by your present discipline and your future direction. My beloved child, the message now reaches its natural rest, not because your growth is finished, but because you no longer need constant reminders. You understand what to do. You understand how to move forward. Continue your routine. Continue your learning. Continue your wise decisions. These are the actions that keep your life stable and meaningful. Walk with patience. Build with care. Rest when needed. Act when ready. You are capable of creating a life that is peaceful, organized, and secure. You have already begun. My beloved child, carry this calm strength with you. Let your actions speak. Let your discipline guide you. Let your gratitude sustain you. Your journey is no longer about waiting for a miracle. Your journey is about living the miracle through your daily choices, your steady progress, and your growing confidence. Move forward with quiet faith in yourself. You are building something real, something lasting, something that reflects your effort and your growth. And step by step, day by day, you will see your life become the stability and peace you once only hoped for. My beloved child, even as this message stretches forward, understand that what continues now is not just words but a strengthening of your spirit. You once searched for signs outside of you, dramatic signals, sudden changes, loud confirmations. But now you are recognizing that the most powerful transformation happens quietly, steadily, almost invisibly at first. You are not the same person who first began reading this message. Something has shifted in your awareness. You think a little more clearly. You breathe a little more calmly. You pause before reacting. This is growth. Real growth does not shout, it stabilizes. My beloved child, you are beginning to trust the process of improvement. You are no longer demanding instant results. You understand that what lasts is built carefully. Just as a strong building requires a deep foundation, your new life requires consistent habits. Notice how you are becoming more intentional with your money. You think before spending. You plan before committing. You evaluate before investing your time. This carefulness is not fear, it is maturity. You are also learning that peace is more valuable than appearance. You no longer feel the need to impress others with things you cannot afford. You are comfortable growing quietly. This protects your future. My beloved child, your inner dialogue has softened. You are no longer harsh with yourself when something goes wrong. Instead, you ask, what can I learn? This question turns every challenge into a lesson. There will still be unexpected situations. Life will not become perfect. But you are becoming stable enough to handle imperfection without collapsing emotionally. This emotional stability is one of your greatest assets. You are also beginning to understand that discipline creates freedom. When you manage your responsibilities well, you feel lighter. When you complete your tasks on time, your mind rests easier. Structure is not restriction, it is support. My beloved child, the confidence you are building is based on action, not fantasy. You are not imagining a better life, you are creating it through daily choices. Continue to educate yourself. Continue to improve your skills. Knowledge increases your opportunities. Growth attracts growth. You are also becoming more patient with others. As you heal your own mindset, you develop empathy. You understand that everyone is on a different stage of their journey. My beloved child, keep your long-term vision clear. Even when progress feels small, remember that small improvements accumulate. Consistency is more powerful than intensity. You are discovering that gratitude changes your perspective. Instead of focusing on what is missing, you are noticing what is present. This shift keeps your mind balanced. When fear appears, you now have tools to manage it. You breathe. You reflect. You plan. This response keeps you steady. My beloved child, your future is being shaped by your present discipline. Each wise decision strengthens your foundation. You are also learning to value rest. You understand that exhaustion leads to poor decisions. By resting, you protect your clarity. The life you are building may not look dramatic to others, but it is solid. Stability is quiet but powerful. My beloved child, remember that growth is not a straight line. Some days will feel stronger than others. On weaker days, do not give up. Even small effort keeps momentum alive. You are becoming someone who trusts effort over luck. This mindset ensures long-term success. Continue to surround yourself with positive influences. Limit negativity. Choose information that helps you grow. My beloved child, as this continuation reaches a calm rhythm, understand that you are equipped. You have clarity. You have direction. You have discipline growing inside you. Your life is not controlled by fear anymore. It is guided by thoughtful action. Walk forward steadily. Continue your routines. Protect your peace. Strengthen your habits. You are building something real: security, confidence, stability. My beloved child, the journey continues beyond these words, but you carry the guidance within you now. Trust your growth. Trust your effort. Trust the steady path you are walking. With patience and discipline, your life will continue to expand in practical, lasting ways. And as you move forward day by day, you will see that the greatest miracle was not a sudden event, but the steady transformation of your mindset, your habits, and your future.